There has been a fierce combat between the men of the NIG military and men of the Biafra Liberation Army, and a lot of casualties has been reported. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to a Misery News TV/gist, where we'll bring you back-to-back updates. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go back to the information proper. According to the information on my table, there has been a fierce combat between the NIG men of the NIG military and men of the Biafra Liberation Army. There has been a lot of casualties reported on both sides, both on the side of the NIG military and the side of the BLA. The casualty is not a small one. Many lives were lost. Gallant men lost their lives on that particular fierce combat. As it is, the men of the Nigerian police has unraveled the mystery behind a missing 18-year-old girl, which was found in the hands of a local healer, also known as herbalist. According to the information on my desk, when the girl was found, she has already been butchered in different parts. According to the information, those who are in the business have sold about 70 girls, and they are being sold for the price of 600,000 naira. According to the information, it is reported that this thing has been happening in a particular hotel where these girls are being taken from, and unfortunately for their last operation, their hidden, heinous, and cannibalious art was found out. The military, on other information, has neutralized 3 top terrorist commanders and 43 others. The defense headquarters said it's a component of Operation Hardin Kai on 10th January eliminated 3 top commanders of the Islamic State of West Africa Province ISWAP terrorists in Bono. The director, Defense Media Operation, Edward Baba, a major general, said this during the weekly report of the operation of the armed forces on Friday in Abuja. Mr. Buba said the 3 commanders identified as Abao Maimuna, Abao Zara, and Commander Sele with their lieutenants in a canoe were targeted and destroyed by the airstrikes. He said troops had during the week in other operations neutralized 43 other terrorists, with 76 of them apprehended, and rescued 27 kidnapped hostages. The identity of a woman which was beheaded in a hotel has been identified, as her ex-husband identifies the woman who was beheaded by a ritual killer in Adawama Hotel. A suspected ritual killer has taken the said woman to the hotel, now identified as Happy Day Guest Inn, beheaded her, and sneaked out of the hotel with the head. A deceased woman whose dead body was discovered in a hotel in Yola, the capital of Adamawa State, has been identified by her ex-husband. A suspected ritual killer has taken the said woman to the hotel, now identified as Happy Day Guest Inn, beheaded her, and sneaked out of the hotel with the head. The ex-husband of the deceased, Aola Gaba, confirmed the Adamawa State Police Command on Friday evening that the deceased, Bill Kisu Idi, who was murdered at the Happy Day Guest Inn on Thursday, January 18th, was his wife until last month. According to the Adamawa State Police Command, Public Relations Officer Suleiman Uroje, who provided the update on the incident, while Gaba had volunteered the information that Bilkisu was his wife, whom he had married about 6 years ago. Gaba allegedly added that The marriage, which was blessed with a child, ended in December 2023 when he divorced her. He said the disease even called him on the day she was killed, asking to talk to her child, but he told her the child was with his grandmother. This one is happening in Adamawa State, where someone who was taken to a hotel was beheaded right inside the hotel. The ex-husband of the deceased has identified her, but the one who perpetrated the act has not yet been apprehended. And according to the police, they say they are working back to back to make sure that the perpetrator of that particular heinous act is apprehended. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has alleged that some of the commission's investigators are taking bribes, noting that he had a process in motion to fish them out. Olukoya made this known on Thursday, January 18, in his New Year address to staff members of the anti-graft agency at the commission's headquarters in Abuja. The AFCC chairman, who described the situation as embarrassing for the anti-graft agency, said that the Department of Internal Affairs of the agency has been directed to be more active and vigilant to monitor every staff member in all their engagements. He warned that such conduct would no longer be tolerated under his watch, vowing that he would wield the big stick against investigators taking bribes. Olukoya said, at this point, I need to strongly reinstate the issue of discipline, integrity, and sense of responsibility in the way we do our work. The public opinion about the conduct of some of our investigators are adverse. The craze and quest for gratification, bribes, and other compromise by some of our investigators are becoming too embarrassing, and this must not continue. Let me sound a note of warning in this regard. I will not hesitate to wield the big stick against any form of infraction by any staff of the Commission. The Department of Internal Affairs has been directed to be more ardent in its work and monitor every staff in all their engagements. The image of the Commission is too important to be placed on the line by any corrupt officer. He said the steps were already being taken to improve the welfare of the EFCC staff members. I think the only thing that can solve this particular menace that is ravaging the Nigerian security force system is that the salary and the allowance of these police personnel be increased, and also accommodation, good ones, should be given to them and their children taken care of, because they are actually working for the nation. I think that way these people will be able to do their job better, because you can't tell me maybe you are paying somebody that is working, somebody 100,000, when he is doing a work of that should be paid for 1 million, and when someone gives him bribe, you ask him not to take. I'm not saying that bribe is good, but some of these things, it's not everybody that has this self-will of saying that I'm going to do the right thing. Sometimes situation and conditions can push someone into doing what they never planned to do because of the condition or situation they have found themselves. And I think that the Nigeria security system should try to beef up their system, also increase the salary of their workers in order for these people to be able to work actively. The NIMC warns FEPs against corruption, extortion of enrollees, unprofessional conduct. This one is more like pouring water on top of the stone, because once you go there to get your NIN, whether you like it or not, you must pay money. Is whether they make you, is sometimes they make you to pay the money directly or indirectly. And if they look at your face and they see that you are this kind of no-nonsense person, what they will tell you is that they have a lot of work at hand. You can come back tomorrow. And by the time you come back tomorrow, come back next tomorrow, and the other one, my brother, your head go calm down by fire by force. Even if you don't want to give shishi, you go try to give shishi, except you carry your own money, and that's why every